Hello everybody. Well, today I made my first video and this is the part 2 of it, if you like. So earlier I explained how the atmospheric gradient works on Earth, which means that close to the ground you have a high pressure area, say 101.3 kilopascals, and the higher up you go, the less and less pressure there is, because the less and less molecules there are of atmosphere per cubic meter. It's pretty straightforward. And that continues on and on and on until you reach, 36,000 kilometers, for instance, where we know that there's roughly only 100 molecules in each cubic meter. And it goes on and on and on. But there isn't any place really in space where you could argue that there's no gas. That's because there are planets and other bodies that are made of gas, and these gas bodies are always giving up some of their gas to the surrounding space. So really there is no point, there's no place where there is a vacuum next to a pressure system. So clearly that point that's made by flat earthers, that there should be a pressure system next to a vacuum, is a strawman argument. It's nonsense. I thought I made that pretty clear. And also, I did challenge myself a bit there earlier in that video, and I said that I didn't think that there would be anybody stupid enough not to understand what I said, but clearly I was wrong. Anyway, so let's go over that one more time. There is no barrier because the pressure gradient starts at around 10 to the 25 molecules per cubic meter, and gets less and less and less the higher the altitude you get, until there are practically none. There is no place, there is no point that you reach where there is a vacuum next to a pressure system. It just simply is a place where there's less and less molecules. And in fact, the flat earthers would argue, well, how come some of the molecules from the Earth don't fling off into space? Well, they do. If we could survive a few billion years, and I doubt we'll make it there as humans, we would probably find the Earth will eventually lose most of its atmosphere to space. Changes in the sun will probably affect that. However, it's not a sudden thing, because we've got gravity holding down these molecules. So there is this balance between what can be hived off into space and what keeps remaining around the Earth. Now, let's hope that's clear now. Anyway, if you do have any questions, just post them in the comments and I'll see if I can deal with it, but I obviously won't be making a video for every comment that comes along. Cheers.